Welcome to Agra. This time we are gonna visit Fatehpur Sikri, a place in Uttar Pradesh around 35 kilometers from Agra. It was originally founded by the Emperor Akbar, who was a Mughal emperor during 1500, and later he abandoned this as the capital of India. So for a time being, um, around 10-15 years, Fatehpur Sikri was the capital of India during that era. Now, there are quite a few historical places inside this, and you would notice the unique mixes that is creating the architecture here. So, Akbar had a Portuguese wife, a Maharashtrian Rajasthani wife, and Mughal wife. So when he built this place, he actually had worship place for all three. Jodhabai becoming the most famous one, and she obviously has the highest share of land in this place, including her own kitchen and place for sun worship in the morning. But nevertheless, the Portuguese wife also has a small place here along with her own worship places. Now, Buland Darwaza is the main attraction of Fatehpur Sikri, and then there is a dargah which is known for Fakir Salim Chisti, and the reason it is known for Salim Chisti's dargah, if you ask something, it will be given to you, and you don't have to have a particular religion to go into the dargah. Anybody is welcome. That's normally how Fakir dargahs work in India. Now, Fatehpur Sikri, or the City of Victory, was abandoned around 1585. It still stands today in a very well maintained um, archaeological site. Now, there are around 30 to 40,000 people who were living in that area as of 15 years ago, and still there are a lot of localites whose descendants from the original emperor or their extended staff. Now, in total, the Fatehpur Sikri is somewhere around 3 kilometers, so you do need a buggy to move around, and you will find a few. And if you are accompanied by an elderly, you can actually hire a person who can push on a wheelchair, and the elderly can visit the place very quickly. There are online ticketing system around this place, and it is a government approved archaeological site of India whom you need to pay for, and there is 10 rupees additional fees for Indian citizens near the gate. Now, Buland Darwaza, as I said before, is the most famous one. You'll find this in the south wall, and it is a very, very tall structure, around 177 feet, so close to 17 to 18 floors. Now, from the ground, it looks a little bit taller. I would recommend to go down through the steps and take a picture. Now, there is also an active mosque there, Jama Mosque or Jama Masjid, which is still in operation. So you might not be able to go into it, but you can see it from outside. Now, the tomb of Salim Chisti, the Sufi or the saint that is known for, to visit it, you will find some red and yellow ropes. Not ropes really, it's small wires you can put it in a 3-knot on Salib Justice Dargah and ask for your wish, and definitely don't tell that to anyone. Now, there are other structures here like the Diwan-e-Aam, which is the public audience for Akbar, the Diwan-e-Khas, which is the private audience, the house of worships that I talked about, and also there are places for Naubat Khana, which is the drum house, the Panch Mahal, the 5-story structure that you saw earlier. So do visit Fatehpur Sikri. It's quite an interesting place. And if you find this useful, do subscribe and do follow for future places that I will be updating. Now, I find it quite an entertaining and eye-opening place to visit, but my history lessons were not up to the speed. So I do recommend taking a guide. Charges you around 600 rupees for the day, and there are a lot of local guides available. With that, logging off. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, stay subscribed. Bye.